How long you think it was gonna take before we got here? Now you gotta prove yourself all over again. Come on.
Ain't nobody coming, I've been gunning from 100 yards, trying to hit my mark, missing every time. This will be the start of the picture perfect. Watch you.
Hello there. How are you doing today, Charles?
All right, how's it going? What was Rich trying to say there with that music that we have to reprove ourselves?
I guess I don't know. Yeah, well, listen, folks. You got the rookie here today running the show. I'm old enough that I forget if I don't run it for a week or two. So if I make mistakes, don't give me a hard time about it. And also, we hope that everybody's doing fine today. Rich had some difficult uh, problems with his vehicle, so he was asked Charles to set in, and Charles says, "Fine, I can't get my hat straight." There we go.
I said, fine, I could pick winners. Don't worry about it.
That's true. Yeah, you can. I'll tell you what. So, anyway, so I hope you watched last night's show. It seemed like it was a pretty good one, and guess we'll go ahead and get going here. So we'll start out. I'll put in this live stream. There's our picks. Let me go to here and get the first race, and then if you want to talk about the first race, then I appreciate it.
All right, well, the first race is a 6 furlong contest for 7,500 claimers. Purse is 21,000 for 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds and upward. And so what we have here as our simulation board is for who's going to get the lead at the quarter pole, and the first horse that looks like it's going to be the 3 horse at basically 62% getting that lead. I see that happening also. Probably be questioning, can he hang on, which I think he can. And then you have that 9 horse that's going to have a say in that, probably push him around a little bit at around that time. It'd be the 9 at 21%. When it comes to simulation odds, let's look at that. We have the 2 slightly under 5-1. The morning line is 6-1. We have the 3 slightly under even money, but morning line says 3.5-1. So that's a nice overlay there. And then it looks like that is it when it comes to overlays on the odds.
All right. Since you did all that information, I'll start off with my picks. And in this first race, I like the number 7, Miss Jack. He is trying Parx racing for the first time. Is this girls or boys? I'm not sure.
They're boys.
Yeah, that's funny that they would have boys and then have her name be like that. But anyway, he's trying Parx racing for the first time. He comes in and drops down in 2+ classes, has a high percentage winning trainer who wins 40% of the races when dropping a horse down 2+ classes. Number 6, Big Brown Shoes, finished 3rd in his last race and has the highest speed figure at today's distance. I like the 3 as my 3rd choice. His only win has come at Parx Racing. He has the highest speed figure at today's distance, and his best dirt speed is fastest among today's starters. My long shot's the 8, Classy Union. He ran 2nd in his last race, has a high percentage winning jockey, and has the highest last race speed rating. He's actually tied with another horse. And then I'm going to play a $1 daily double. I'm going to use the 3-6-7 with the 5-6-8.
All right. Well, my picks are the first. My first pick is that 3. The speed horse. Basically, catch him if you can. Well bet last time out. Drops in class today. Well bred. I mean, this horse is bred for all this, so why not? Then the 1 horse is my second choice here. Drops in class today. Bred for some speed. If you toss out that last one, it puts him right in the thick of things. And then we have the 8 horse is my 3rd choice here. He ran 2nd last time out. This is his 3rd start after a layoff. You got a hot jockey there. The jockey's got 15% overall this year. And then you got the 2 as my price horse. This horse ran 3rd last time out. Trainer gets 17% when he rests them up 46+ days. So you got a fresh horse here. And I'm going to start off swinging for the fences right away. I'm going to do a pick 5. So I'm going to go with my top 3 picks in this race. The same thing in the second leg. And then I'm going 2s on all the rest of the legs, the last 3 legs of that, my top 2 picks.
All right. I guess we got some comments here. It looks like somebody from the Netherlands named Alan. And I guess he's referring us from a place called Ajax. And then Michael Watkins says, "Morning, guys." Hello, Michael. Hope you're having a good day. So anyway, all right then. Let's move on to this second race and see what we're doing here. All right,
All
here
right.
we go.
The second race, we're going to see a lot of this 6 furlongs. It's almost every race is 6 furlongs. This one's a 6 furlongs, 12-5 claimer, non-winners of 3 lifetime for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races. Here on our simulation board, the horse that's going to have or should get the lead, I should say, at the quarter pole should be that 7. He's got a 51, basically 52% chance of having that lead at that quarter pole. You know, that might be true. I might even think that horse might do it, but the question is, will he hang on, or will she hang on, I should actually say. And then simulations odds, it looks like the 5 horse. We got slightly over even money. Morning line is 3-1. And that is it when it comes to simulation odds.
All right. So why don't you tell us about why you like the 5 and so on?
All right. So 5 is my top choice here. This horse drops in class today. He cuts back in distance. The jockey is 21% overall, and he does have that speed to sit close to that leader, which will most likely be that 7. And then my second choice will be that 7. I think he can hang on for a piece of the pie. He has that speed. Claim last time out. Trainer gets 19% first after a claim. So there's some good angles here on this horse. And then the 8 horse is my third choice. This horse drops in class today, back at the claim level that this horse was claimed at. Fits well with these horses. And then my price horse here is that 10. She won last time out. Trainer gets 24% with a claim repeater. So that means basically they won last time in the same claiming price. And this horse was well bet last time, so you might take a look at that.
All right. Well, let me tell you what I like. In this second race, I like number 5 also, Peyton's College. She has won 2 out of her last 4 races at Parx Racing, has a high percentage winning jockey, and has won 2 out of her 5 races at today's distance. God Still Loves Me, number 6, is my second choice. She finished 5th in her last race at Parx Racing. After bobbling at the break, she drops in class today and has a high percentage winning trainer. The number 8, She Talks Too Much, is my third choice. Likes finishing 3rd, but may improve in this event and has a high percentage winning jockey and trainer. And then I like the number 10 long shot, just like you do, Johnny's Little Girl. She won her last race at Parx Racing easily and has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. I'm going to play a rich trifecta. I'm going to use a 50-cent trifecta, 5, 6, 8 with the 5, 6 with the 2, 5, 6, 8, 10.
All right. I don't have a bet in this race because I started off with the pick 5.
All right, then. So let's go ahead and move right along to this third race and see what's going on here.
Yeah, this was an interesting race. You got a maiden claiming 16,000. Guess what? They're going 6 furlongs. Purse is 23,000 for fillies, 3-year-olds. When it comes to our simulation board here, you got a little bit more speed out there. You got the 1 with 35%, the 3 at 23. You got the 7 at 24% chance. So you got plenty of speed out here to go flying. With simulation odds, though, let's see what we got here. The 4, just slightly under even money. You got a morning line of 6-1. So there's your overlay when it comes to the odds.
All right. So let's see here. I guess I can go ahead and talk about my horses then, right?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I like in the third race here, I like that number 1, Back Diddy Future. She has a high percentage, has the highest last race speed rating, actually tied with another one in here. Drops in class today, and her best dirt speed is fastest among today's starters. Luna T, number 5, my second choice, ran second versus similar in her last race, has the highest last race speed rating, tied with the horse above, and she has a trainer who wins 21% of the time when using the second time Lasix. Uptown Charlotte, which is my third pick, drops in class today, has a high percentage winning trainer. And number 6, Aztec Queen, is my long shot, has a high percentage winning trainer who wins 21% of the races in maiden claiming races. I'm going to play a dollar double here too. I'm going to use the 1 and the 5 with the 2, 9, 10.
All right. Well, I'm going to agree with you on my top choice. The 1 is my top choice also. This horse drops in class today, has the speed, well bet last time. So definitely the horse that probably should be on top. My second choice here is the 3, your third pick. This horse drops in class today, has some speed, cuts back in distance, which I think is a plus. And then the 5 horse, which is your second choice, is my third choice here. Another one that has some speed. This is second start after a layoff. Ran second last time, and this is a second start with Lasix. So I like that, always the second start with Lasix. And then my price horse here will be the 4 horse, which is the one that has the simulation odds, the value in that. This horse drops in class today. The trainer gets 22% with shippers, and they also add the blinkers today. So they're probably getting this horse to either show a little bit more speed or be a little bit more focused in the race. It's one of the two.
All right. Well, I guess let's just move right on to the 4th race and see where we're at here. Let me see if I can get where I'm supposed to be here. No. Yeah, let's see here. Like I said, folks, I'm a novice at this, so it takes me a little time. All right, here we go with this 4th race.
All right. Well, I think you could guess it. They're going 6 furlongs again.
Yeah.
I've got a claiming price of 5,000. Non-winners of 2 in a year. This is for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upwards. We've never won 2 races since October the 4th. Now we got the simulation board here. Well, to have the lead at the quarter pole, it's basically saying it's 1 horse and 1 horse only, which is that 2 horse. The number 2 has an 88% chance of having the lead at the quarter pole, probably most likely. I do believe the 4 will challenge her a little bit, but that one says only like 10% chance of having that lead. With the simulation, what's that?
Go ahead.
Oh, and simulation odds, looks like the 2 slightly over 2 to 1, and you got 3.5 to 1 on the morning line. Same thing with the 4, slightly over 6, and you got 8 to 1 on the morning line. And then you go down to the 9, slightly over 2.5, just slightly over 2 to 1. But the morning line's 4.5 to 1. That's a nice little overlay. And it looks like the 10 is about right where it should be.
Okay, and look at that C-zone. Boy, they're all got pretty good percentage C-zones there.
Yeah.
And, that new C-zone thing that we have that Rich put together, Rich and his son, I think, it's really been working well here recently. So you maybe should pay attention to that. So anyway, do you want to go ahead and tell us about why you like your horses that you do and how?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go with that 9. The 9 has that tactical speed, which she's going to have, I should say, is going to have to sit just like second or third. And the trainer gets second after a claim, gets 12%. So this horse fits well here. The 10 horse is my second choice here. Another one that has that tactical speed is going to have to sit second, third, or somewhere around there. If you toss that last race that this horse ran, it puts this horse right there in the thick of things. The trainer gets 18% overall. And then the 2 horse has some speed, as we've shown, that's the horse to catch, which I think he will be out in front. But I think this one could get tired. ran second last time out. Well bet last time. And then the 4 is my price horse. Horse has some speed. You toss out her last one. Hot at the claim box in the past year overall, 4 times, which means that everyone thinks this horse can make them some money somehow, some way.
All right, here I goofed myself up a little bit here, so let me try to get this back the right way. See what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm doing.
You're gonna have to eliminate some of those windows.
Yeah, I am. So let me go in there and do that real quick. I think the other thing's coming up pretty soon, right?
The first race, let me check and see for you. Yeah, we got 6 minutes.
Yeah.
They're usually on time, right? Yeah, they're out on the track, so.
Oh, here we go. This is why I was not doing very well, because I forgot where I was. So anyway, all right. Well, let me get back and I'll talk about my horses then in this 4th race. I like the number 2, World Gone Wild. She ran second versus similar in her last race as the favorite, but the trainer wins 33% of the time when bringing back a beaten favorite to race again. Her best start speed is fastest among today's starters. Number 9 is my second choice, Boca Royale. She won the race before the last one, and she drops in class today. Number 10, Awesome Pals, my third pick. She has won 3 races at Parx Racing, has won 5 races at today's distance. And then I like the 7 as my long shot. She's done well at Parx Racing, finishing in the money 42% of the time and winning 13% of those races. Has a high percentage winning trainer. I'm going to play a 50-cent pick 4. I'm going to use the 1, 7, 9, and 10 with the 1, 2, 6, 9. I'm going to use the 3, 7 in the 6th race and the 5, 9 in the last race.
All right, I have an ice cold exact on 9 on top of the 10 in this race.
Okay, and Alan's asking, do we think that the 10 could lead in race number 4?
Can he lead?
That's what he's asking.
I believe he can. If you go back, let me see, what race was it?
Yeah, race before last, he did pretty well.
Race before last, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I knew there was a race in it that showed that he can, but I think he's more a stalker. I think he's the one that likes to sit that 3rd position right in that ballpark, I think, overall.
Yeah, I think he could do either way, but he's better at stalking, like you say.
But you do have a apprentice jockey on there, so you got minus 5 pounds. So
yeah,
that might be the difference. But that, like I said, that 2 horse is going to be out there just really flying, I think.
All right. Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens here. If that 2 has trouble, maybe that 10 will get to the front. So. All right, then let's move right along to the 5th race, and let me get it set up here for us.
All right. Well, the 5th race. Guess what?
There's nothing to really talk about. So I'll just go ahead and talk about what I like, and then you can go on with what you like.
It's a maiden 6 furlongs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Maiden 25,000. Fillies and mares of 3-year-olds and upward.
Okay. Well, listen, I like the number 6, Wahimini. She is a first-time starter whose sire wins 20% of the races and with first-time starters, and has a dam that has 1 winner from 2 starters. So breeding suits today's distance. My 3 butterflies, number 2. My second choice has a high percentage winning trainer who wins 28% of the races when taking a horse from a maiden to a maiden claiming race, and can improve at the shorter distance. I like number 1 as my 3rd pick, Choose Loy, or Choose Love. She is a first-time starter also, whose trainer wins 20% of the races with first-time starters. Then the 9 is my long shot, who is also a first-time starter. Breeding suits today's distance. And, I'm not going to make a bet in this race because I think it's pretty wide open.
It is, but I'm going to start where you left off, the 9. I like the 9 as my top choice. This horse is bred for this. The trainer gets 22% with first timers. You look at that workout pattern; it's nice and solid. So I'll take this first time starter here for this. And then the 4 horse is my second choice. This horse ran even last time out. Trainer gets 25% when it goes from straight maiden to a maiden claiming, which is a nice little drop. This is his second start after a layoff, so that's a good angle there. And then the 6 horse is my third choice. The dam has one winner from 2 starters. Like you said, bred for some speed. Trainer gets 17% with first timers. And then the 1 horse is my price horse. This horse has got some solid works. Trainer gets 20% with first timers. So why not? But I'm going to go with a $5 exacta box here. The first timer with an experienced horse, so the 9-4 exacta box for $5.
All right, that sounds pretty good. So let me say, if you like what you're seeing here, even though I'm making some mistakes, maybe it'll give you a little tickle there. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe to YouTube, hit the little bell so you're notified, give us a thumbs up and a like. Go to our social sites at Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and what's the other one?
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I don't know. I forgot.
Yeah, whatever the other one is. There's
Twitter.
So many of them. We got a lot of them that you can go to, folks, and give us thumbs up and likes and that sort of thing. So just go ahead and do it.
Well,
Harry,
I thought you were an influencer on the Instagram and TikTok. Aren't you an influencer?
Not really, but Instagram is the other one. Yeah. Anyway, go to Horse Race, the number 2 day, and give us a thumbs up and a like there. Let all your friends and neighbors and brothers know. We'd like to get to $10,000. I mean, 10,000. Yeah, we'd like to get 10,000, but we'd like to get to 10,000 subscribers this year. So please help us do that. So anyway, all right. So I guess we can move right on to the 6th, unless the race is coming up. Not sure if it is.
Trying to pull it up. Well, they're going behind the gate. So,
well, you want to? Let's see. There's some other scratches here. I just see that there might be some more scratches. Nope, no more scratches.
No more.
Nope. So anyway, while they're going behind the gate, let's say that I hope everybody's doing well. Let's hope that these people that are having that terrible weather are all right and doing okay. And if you like what you see here, as we said, please go and subscribe to Twitter. So anyway, looks like to me the 3 horse is the favorite, 6-5. I should put up our race so we can see what it is.
Yeah, go ahead and put up that, I guess.
Yeah,
we got the 6-5 on the 3, and then the 8 is 4-1, and then 6 is 7-2, and 7's 9-1.
Yeah,
the rest are all double digits.
Yeah, so I got a 9-1 shot. You got the favorite as your top horse, and of course my third. But if we'll see how it does. Are you going to be able to call this race?
Yeah, I could do that.
All right.
Let's see here. Well, but they're putting in the last horse. The 11 keeps on tossing his head, but they'll get it straight in a second. There they go.
All right.
Now the dirt's flying. Okay, let's see what we got here. It looks like the 6 horse took the lead. Now it's the 1 and the 6. They're battling it with someone else on the end in between them, so I can't tell who that is. That'd be the 3. And then out in front, it's still the 6. And it's 6-1-5-7 right now.
Okay.
So they're running and they're starting to spread out now a little bit. So yeah, the 6-1-9 is now on the 3 out in front. The 9's making a move on the outside towards that 6 as they go around the turn. Everyone else is back there taking naps, it looks like.
Yeah, looks like.
Yeah, maybe the 3 might be moving a little bit, but we'll see what happens here. The 6 has still got the lead by a length and a half. I would say approximately 9 cannot get him, so it's going to be the 6. The 6 is going to win this race. It looks like. On the rail is the 7. The 3 is coming on the outside. They're going to be battling it out for second. The winner, big time, is the 6, gearing down, won by at least 8, and you got the 3-7. It looks like.
Wow. Well, I got my 6 in there, and unfortunately, you didn't have it in your pick. So
No.
But that's a 5, went off at 5-2, big brown shoes. So we'll have to. Hopefully, I get this double, and I can get some of those some of my money back.
Yeah.
And my 7 didn't run too bad.
Yeah, it was coming at the end. He way too late. I mean, they were
Yeah.
back there taking naps.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That was not very good there.
Yep. So.
All right. On to the spec.
Okay.
The
We've got another person that says, "Good morning, Kilio. I hope I didn't massacre that too bad." So, anyway, hello to you. All right, so let's go on to this 6 race and see how we're doing there.
Okay, 6th race. Well, it's another 6 furlong contest. 25,000 claimer, first 34,000 for 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won a race since January the 4th. All right, let's look at the simulation board here. The 1 has a 58% chance of having that lead at the quarter pole. And then, but the 3 is going to have a say in that. The 3 has a 35% chance of having that lead at the quarter pole. I do believe both of those horses are going to try to knock each other out. But when it comes to simulation odds, it looks like the 3 has a nice overlay at just under even money, and the morning line is 6-1.
Yeah, nice.
That's pretty good. And,
yeah, it is.
Yeah, and that's it when it comes to simulation odds.
Yeah, and again, you can see that comfort zone. They all have pretty good comfort zone numbers, except for maybe the 3 and the 2.
Right.
So anyway, all right. Well, I'll go ahead and talk about what I like in here to start with. Number 3, Cajun Lovers, my first pick, finished 3rd versus Tougher in his last race. Dropped some class today, has a high percentage winning trainer, and his best start speed is fastest among today's starters. Then I like number 7, my second pick, Flat Lucky, finished in the money in 4 of his last 5 races, winning 2 of those races, has a high percentage winning jockey and trainer. And then I like the number 2, Fast Bob. He drops in class today, has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. And then Float On, which is my long shot, number 4. He won his last race at Parx Racing, switches to a high percentage winning jockey, and his best dirt speed is fastest among today's starters. So I'm going to play a pick 5, 50 cent. I'm going to use the 3-7 with the 5-9 with the 4-5. I'm going to single the 2 in the 9th, and then I'm going to finish up with the 1, 3, 4, and 5.
All right. Well, quick note here. Here's the prices. The 6 paid $7.20. The 3 that finished second, 7 finished third, the 8 finished fourth. The trifecta paid $40, the exacta paid $9, and the super paid $25.68.
All right, nice start for the first race.
Yeah.
So anyway, want to say hello to Paulo Lopez. He wants to know the results, I guess, and so you just did that for him. Yep. I don't speak Spanish or whatever, but I think that's what he says.
Mm-hmm.
Do you speak any Spanish at all?
Enough to get me in trouble. That's all I can say.
Do you know what this means? AOBO?
No, I do not.
I have no idea.
Maybe that I think he's saying that I'm a good-looking man. I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, or either that or I'm a really good handicapper. So.
Oh, that's probably what it is.
All right. Well, listen, let's go to the 7th race. And
I got to get my picks here.
On that's true. You do, don't you?
Yeah, you're probably scared of my picks, huh? Because
I know. Out. You've been doing too good. I got to try to wipe you out there.
All right. The 6th race here. the 7 horse is my top choice here. This horse ran 3rd last time out. You got a tactical speed on this horse, which means she's going to sit right there about 3rd or 4th. Drops in class today. You got a hot jockey trainer combo for the last 14 days. So that's a good angle. The 2 is my second choice. This horse drops in class today. Hot jockey trainer combo last 14. This horse will be closing. And then the 1 horse, which is one of the speed horses, has been very hot at the claim box in the past year overall, 5 times. And the 3 horse is my price horse, which is the other speed horse. Drops in class today. Trainer gets 14%, second after a claim. So that's a good angle here. I'm going for the fences again with my second pick 5, but I'm taking all 4 of my picks in this race. And then I'm dropping down to my top 2 picks in the next 3 legs. And then my final leg, I'm going to go with my top 3 picks.
All right. Yeah, it looks like you feel like this first leg's pretty wide open, as I do too, but I didn't have enough budget. And, of course, that last race looks wide open. If you look in the middle part of the pick 5s, me and you are pretty much the same, except for I singled the 2 in that one leg. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. And I almost singled the 2, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's to me it's a good single. So
yeah.
Anyway, here we go. We can move right on to the 7th race.
Mm-hmm. All right, the 7th race. Here we go. They're going 1.70 miles, people.
Yeah,
they finally did it. They finally broke away from that 6 furlong. This is for claiming $10,000. Purse $27,000 for 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won a race since January 4th. And let's look at the simulation board here. Got a lot of speed horses here, but the 1 says that it's got a 41+% chance of having the lead at the quarter pole. But look at that. Look, the 3 has got 20%, and the 2's got 14%, and even the 5 has got a 10% chance of having that lead at the quarter pole. So they'll be gunning for it and pushing that 1 if all else fails. When it comes to the simulation odds, we have the 3 at just under 3-1. And look at that, 12-1 on morning line.
Nice.
That's huge. And then the 9 horse is just under 2-1, and the morning line is 3-1.
Yeah.
And if you look at those comfort zones, it's really the 4 and the 7. This is their comfort zone is the best, but they all seem like they like it overall, except for probably the 3 and the 9. But who knows? They probably haven't got to run it that much. I'll have to go back and look.
Yeah, and your top number there has got a pretty good comfort zone number, 68%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, why don't you go ahead and tell us about your picks?
Yeah, the 5 is my top choice here. This horse won last time out. Has some of that speed, as you can see on the board, about slightly over 10% of having that at the quarter pole, which I do not see him actually on the lead, but I do see him sitting very close. Trainer gets 32% as a claim repeater. So that's a huge percentage. So that makes this horse angle for this horse really high. The 9 is my second choice here. Another horse that won last time out, claim last time out. Trainer overall gets 19%. And then the 4 horse is my third choice here. Drops in class. If you just toss out that last race, puts this horse right there with all of them. This horse will be closing at the end. And then the 2 horse is my price horse, my final pick of the race. Has some of that tactical speed. Claim the last 3 races. So this is hot at the claim box of late. And it fits with this group.
All right. Sounds good. It sounds like you got a good look at that race for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me tell you about my horses then. I like French Toast, a 9. He finished his finishing the money in 5 out of his last 6 races. Very competitive, winning 2 of those races and switches to a high percentage winning trainer and high percentage winning jockey. And then
Say, Terry,
what's that?
Hey, are you a French toast guy or a pancake guy?
Pancake guy. I'm a pancake guy. Why? How about you?
I mean, I like French toast. Don't get me wrong, but I'm a pancake guy.
Yeah, same with me. I like it, but if I have my choice, it's going to be pancakes every time. Anyway, my train is my second pick, number 5. He won his last race at Parx Racing. Has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey who, in the last 14 days, you know what? They've been in the money 14 out of 15 races, and they won 9 of those starts. That's really, really good. Number 4 is my third pick, Henry the Third. He has won 3 out of the last 6 races, switches to a high percentage winning trainer and switches to high percentage winning jockey. Has a good workout on March 25th. I like Deckology as my long shot, switches to high percentage winning trainer, and the jockey in the rail post is winning at the 21% clip. I'm going to play a pick 4. I'm going to use the 5-9 with the 4-5 with the 2, and then I'm going to use the 1-3-4-5 as finish. Then I'm going to play a 50 cent or $1. I'm sorry, pick 3. I'm going to use the I think the 9. Let me look here. Yeah, I'm going to use the 9 with the 4-5 with the 2.
All right.
So, all right. So then I guess we'll move right along and go to the 8th race. And
all right. It looks like they got brave and they went back-to-back mile and 70-yard races. So this is mile and 70 yards. Claiming price of $15,000. Purse $30,000 for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upwards, which have never won since January the 4th. And then our simulation board here, we have the 1 horse. Looks like right around 42% chance of getting that lead at the quarter pole. But that 9 is going to have a say in that with around 38% chance of having that lead. They're both going to be going at it. I personally think the 9 is going to be leading this race, but, that's just my personal choice. I do believe they both will be up there. Simulation odds. The 4 is 2-1, and the morning line is 3-1. And the 9 at slightly over 4-1 is morning line is 8-1. So that's a nice little overlay there.
All right. Do you want to go ahead and talk about your horses to start with?
Sure. I'm going to go with the 4 here. The 4 ran 3rd last time out, drops in class today. This is 3rd start after a layoff, and you got Ness and Pennington as a combo. That's tough to beat. The 5 horse is my second choice. 1 last time out. Ness is the trainer again. Ness gets 36%. First after a claim. Big numbers. And this horse also has the speed to stay out there or even get the lead. The 1 horse, which is one of the speed horses on our board, the rail gets 21%. So that's a good little angle. And the jockey has 21%. So this horse will be out there winging it with the 9, which is my final pick in this race, my price horse. The trainer gets 21% when he takes him from a sprint to a route. That's a good angle. Only so many trainers could do that. So that's a nice angle for this trainer.
All right. Now I want to say hello, and I hope I don't massacre the name, but Muhammad Dali. Hello from you to you today. And now I'll go to my what I liked. So if I can get back here to where I'm going. It's like driving, huh? Anyway, I like the 4 just like you do. Our Tenderoni finished 3rd versus Tougher in her last race, drops in class today, and she has a high percentage winning trainer. Baby Gooden is my number 2 pick. Number 5 is the horse. She closed to win her last race at Parx Racing at today's distance. Has a high percentage winning jockey and trainer who, in the last 14 days, as I said, have won 9 out of 15 starts. Number 1 is my 3rd pick, Moonchild. Likes Parx Racing, finishing in the money 72% of her races, winning 27% of the starts, and likes the distance. 2 is my 3rd pick, Tis a Sharpie. She ran second versus similar her last race, has the highest speed figure at today's distance, and her best start speed is fastest among today's starters. I'm going to play another Rich pick 50-cent trifecta. I'm going to use the 145 with the 45 with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
All right, so let's see here. We'll go right on to the 9th race, and I can get it up here first. Here we go.
All right, the 9th race. 6.5 furlong, allowance of 8,000, purse of 30 for 3-year-olds and upward, which I've not started, for a claiming price of 8,000 or less since April 4th, 21. So they're going back some time there.
All right.
And so when it comes to the simulation board here, we have the 4 that has a 38% chance of having the lead. And with that 7 being scratched out, I thought that was going to be your leader in this race. Yeah, so I think that's going to spread out over a couple other horses plus the 4. So that's going to give the 4 probably a bigger percentage of having that lead. And then when it comes to simulation odds, it looks like, do we have anybody is the question. Not really.
No, not since they've made those scratches.
Yeah, the scratches kind of threw it all around like that. So
yeah, and it looks like the 2 best comfort zone horses are the 2 and the 11, our top 2 picks. So
yeah, and our top 2 picks. And I had a hard time between those 2 horses, to be honest with you. I'm going to go ahead and do my picks. I went with I eventually leaned with the 11, but I really could not make up my mind between the 2. I think it's a 2-horse race. The 11, you got Ness and Peddington. I think that was the final straw for me, combo. Won last time out, has some speed to even go out there and take the lead. The 2 is definitely no slouch in this race. This horse won the last 2 times, claimed last time out. The trainer gets 14% with 46 plus days. So you got a fresh horse here. And then the 8 horse is my third choice. The horse ran second last time out, does have that tactical speed, could sit third or fourth, second start after a layoff. And then finally, my price horse in this race will be the speed horse, the 4. Ran second last time out. This horse has that speed that can carry it around, but I just think he'll get challenged enough. The trainer gets 30% second after a claim. So that's what we have here, this angle. So that makes the horse a little dangerous.
All right. And Harcourt Mayers came in and he says the number 9 number 9 won't get the lead in the second, 9 or 1, I guess. And then he says the 6 or the 7 will. So I just wanted to let you know that. And then let me tell you about my horses in this race. I like Horn of Plenty number 2. This is my best race of the day, my best bet. And I like Horn of Plenty number 2. He's won 2 races in a row at Santa Anita and is now going for a hat trick by coming to Parx racing for the first time. Number 11 is Strugar. He won his last race at Parx Racing, has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. Number 5 is my third pick, Commissioner G. He has been in the money in the last 4 races at Parx Racing and has a high percentage winning trainer. And number 4 is Nimble Beast. He ran second versus similar in his last race, has a high percentage winning trainer, and his best dirt speed is fastest among today's starters. Since this is my horse, my best betting race of the day, I'm going to bet $10 to win on the 2. And then I'm going to play a $2 exacta with a 2 on top with the 4, 5, and 11.
So, on the chart here, you have it 2, 5, 11.
I know. I'm going to change that
to
4. I just saw my mistake here, so let me get there and change that. All right, here we go. And before we go on to the last and final race, let me just say that let's see here. Let me just say that if you like what you've seen here, please subscribe to YouTube. Hit the little bell, give us likes and thumbs up. Go to our social sites: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. And at Horse Race, the number 2 day. And then tonight, we're going to see Sean and Julie at Horse Center, and that's at 8 p.m. Eastern time. They always have a great show. I watch it every single night almost, and I just love their shows. They're very good people to interview these people, and they're going to have on Cody Beatty, a trainer. So anyway, and then if you like basketball, football, I guess basketball's over now, but the baseball's going. The professor for all sports bets is here, and also the guaranteed tip sheet, where today our free track is Turf Paradise. And if you want to go down to the bottom of the sheet here, you can find a link to these places. And anyway, all right, so let's go on with this 10th race.
All right, the 10th race. They had to go back at it right before we leave the day. 6 furlongs. We got a claiming price of $7,500. Non-winners of 1 in a year's time. You got for a purse of $21,000 for 3-year-olds and upward, which have not won a race since January the 4th. And so what we have here on our simulation board is the looks like the 9 is a 35% chance of having that lead at the quarter pole. Probably so, probably even more so since that 12 was scratched out of this race. That 12 was pretty fast. But you got a couple other horses in here. 15% goes to that 1, has a 15% chance of getting the lead. And you got a couple others in there with some single digits. The simulation odds for overlays, we have the 1 horse here, slightly under 2-1, and the morning line says 4-1, so that's a nice overlay. And then we have the 10. The 10 is 2-1, and morning line is 6-1. So that's a super good overlay right there, if you ask me. And then the 11, 9-1, and the morning line is 12-1. That's not bad also.
All right. Well, listen, Raphael wants to know in the 9th race, what do we think about the 6? So what's your thoughts on the 6?
6.
Go ahead.
The horse definitely has the speed to either steal it or stick real close to them. Got a hot jockey the last 7 days. Well bet the last 4 or 5 times out. So people believe in this horse a lot. Speed. I mean, this horse has got a lot of a lot to say about this horse. This horse is definitely another one that just puts it in the mix that makes it look good. The only negative is probably he's 10 years old, but I've seen him run older than that. So
yeah, I have too, and yeah, he, like you say, has a lot of speed, and he keeps taking turns, either beating or running second or third to some of these horses that are running today, and so this is sort of like a ping pong type of a race. You never know who's going to win this race, I guess. Although I really think that 2 is going to be the winner in this race. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I hope that gives you some insight here, Raphael. So let's go on and look at our last race of the day, and first that would be the 10th race.
Yep.
As they normally have 11, but for some reason they must not have had enough horses to fill out an 11 race card. So here we go, and you can go ahead and talk about that 10th race.
All right. Well, I'm going to go with the 1 as my top choice here. I do believe this race is kind of wide open. I even put in my final pick 5, the top 3 horses here. The 1 horse has some speed, drops in class today. Got a hot jockey in the last 7 days aboard. You got a nice overlay on this horse. So, I mean, everything kind of points good for this horse. The 5 horse is my second choice. This horse ran second last 2 times. And this is his third start after a layoff. And if anybody's been following the show, that's my favorite angle of them all. And the horse should be right there. Has enough speed to at least keep up until the end, and he kick it in. And then the 9 horse is my third choice here. This horse drops in class, has a third start after a layoff, and it has that tactical speed, which means he could sit there about third or fourth, probably even fifth, as long as it's super close, and he can make one big run at the end. And then the 10 horse is my price horse here. This horse does have some speed. Well bet last time out, fits with these horses. And like I said, overall, I think it's a tough race.
Yeah, and as you can see with our picks, seems like a wide open race. So let me tell you what I like. I like the 5 as my first pick. He ran second versus similar in his last race at Parx Racing, has a high percentage winning jockey. Number 4 is my second pick, finishing the money in his last 3 races, winning 1. Switches to high percentage winning trainer. The 1 is my third pick, Strong Breeze. He won 2 of his last 3 races, drops in class today. His best dirt speed is fastest among today's starters. He has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. Number 3 is my long shot, ran second versus Tougher in his last race, drops in class today. And I have no bet because I have no money left whatsoever.
You got no money. You spin it all, but it looks like they're about ready to run that second race.
All right. Do you want to call that? I'll put the second race up here.
All right. They're putting the last horse in. And there they go. Dirt's flying. The 8 popped out in the gate really good. So did the 4, the 7, 6, all went out there pretty good. Let's see how it spreads out now after this. Oh, it looks like the 7 really wants that lead now. It's got the lead by a length. The 6 is sitting second. Looks like the 11 is finished right now third. Let's see here. Who's that coming up from the back? Yeah, someone's coming up from the back pretty fast. Might be the 3. But anyway, the 7 still got a length and a half lead on these horses. And we have the 11 sitting second. And that 3, like I said, was flying at 30-1, is catching up to the 7. Like, he made a big move. He's already up with the 7. So they're pretty spread out. So I don't know if he used all of that horse up or not. We'll find out here in the stretch. Well, the 7's fighting back, but that 3 put his neck out in front now. And so the 3's got the lead. But, yeah, the legs are getting tired. He's going to be done. So who's going to be finishing second here? It looks like the 8. That's the 8. Gonna just barely nose out that 3. The 3 came back. Wow. The 3 just came right back at the last second. But it looks like the 8 nosed out the 3, in my opinion.
Okay. So it looks like the 8 won the race or the 7?
I'm going to say the 8 did.
Okay.
It was 8-3. And then right there, I can't tell who I'll finish third yet. I got to look at that real quick.
All right. Yeah, see, my run's behind you. Here comes this 8. That 3's holding up pretty good there. And the 11's coming on with the 4, I guess.
Yeah, the 11.
Yeah. Hey, I won that double. Congratulations to me. Oops, I don't know. That 3
That's what I said. All of a sudden, that 3 came back.
Oh, he might have got me. I just
he might have got it. I'm still calling the 8. I'm calling the 8.
I just glanced as if they passed the finish line there.
That's a lot closer even than I thought.
I hope the 8.
30
let's
to 1
see.
shot.
They're going to show it to me again here. Let me see what I think. Yeah, here they come. He's pulling away from the 3, but now here comes that 3 back. 8-3, 8-3, 8-3, 8-3. 3's right with the 8. 3, 8. And 3. I think the 3 got it.
It's 3, 8, 11, 4. That's how they put it up.
Yeah, I think the 3 got it. So darn it.
That was a tight. How that 3 came back, because he had the weak knees, it looked like, and it was like over, and then all of a sudden he found life again.
And look at my 8s, 12-1. 12-1. Wow.
So you got a 30-1, 12-1, 9-1, and an 18-1 as your top four.
Yeah. That's a good race, so I sure wish I would have won with that 8. would have paid pretty good money. So anyway, well, let me put up our picks for the day as they finishing up whatever they're doing there, figuring out who won the race. Or, of course, as we said, it looked like the 3 just barely got him. So anyway, here's our picks for the day. You can take a look at those. I guess it's a little harder to get them because it's a little bit too large. So let me move them. Does that help right there?
No, you still. There you go.
Yeah, it's just, let me shrink it just a little bit. That help?
There you go.
All right. So now there's our picks for the day, folks. Looks like that 3 got us both there. We both had that 8 in our picks. So anyway, I hope that everybody's having a good day. The manager. Okay, I don't know who that is. Philadelphia results, please. Well, we'll try to do that, dear Park. Park second-rate results, please. We'll try to do that before we go off the air. But let me say that if you like what you saw here, and I've said this a couple of times, hopefully I don't bug you too much. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter. Like us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram at the Horse Race, the number 2 day. We do this to help everybody out there. And of course, it's fun for us too. I'm really appreciative that Charles came in and took Rich's place. Really helps out a lot. And tomorrow you can tune back in. You're going to see Rich and Charles tomorrow, and they'll be here.
No,
it'll be Rich and Terry. It'll be Rich and Terry, and we'll be here doing Tampa Bay. Sorry, Charles. I almost made you. Yeah, Tampa Bay, because Gulfstream's not running on Wednesdays anymore. Yeah. So I think next week they're going to go to Kingland on Wednesdays. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then we'll be on tomorrow around, a little bit after 10 a.m. Eastern time, I guess. Is that right? No, that's not right, is it? Anyway, whatever time, about the same time as today or something. We'll let you know because Rich hasn't told me completely. So
okay, so the results are in. That 3 paid $65 to win.
Wow.
The 8 paid $12 for second. So the exacta paid $363.80.
Wow.
The 50-cent trifecta paid $1,651.90, and the super paid $3,817.77. So it came in final 3, 8, 11, 4.
What did the double play just pay?
The daily double paid $122.70.
Wow. See, I wished I had gotten that. Oh, well, that's horse racing for you. It's always between a nose. It always seems like I lose out on those things. But, that's only because you remember those losses. I think
that's right. I think that's what it is.
That's it, yeah. So you got anything else you want to add to this today? Or
No, just like I think you hit on it earlier. Our prayers go out to everyone that lost someone in the latest tornadoes. Seems like there's been a lot of disasters of late, but everyone just stay safe. Let's win some money at the tracks, and I will see everyone out there Thursday.
All right, and everybody have a good day today, and thanks for joining and watching us. And we'll, like Charles said, you'll see you Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow, and so. Here we go. Let me see if I can do this right. So here we go. Got to do the end.